What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. We are obviously doing very well with our Japanese campaign, our Iron Man Japanese campaign. Now, obviously, I am a little concerned the Soviet Union is justifying against us, but it looks like the German Reich is doing a fantastic job. My number one priority, though, is eventually I am going to strike Hawaii. Unfortunately, it has been 6 months past December 7th, 1941, which is obviously where we should have done Pearl Harbor. But other than that, I am expecting a naval invasion sometime soon. I'm probably going to combine all of my navies together, and we are going to do an island hop, probably from Midway all the way down to Hawaii in general, and then we'll probably use the rest of our Marines to secure the areas. Speaking of naval invasions, let's go ahead and build up our infrastructure to, I guess, level 6. That way, as everybody makes their way over, they won't necessarily die. We have a level 5 naval base. Let's get a level 7 naval base, only because I am a little concerned that things may not go according to plan. Okay, and the goal, all 10 of you have done a fantastic job. Let's remove these units and then an offensive line. And then once you are done, you probably will do one more naval invasion, probably remove this threat, and then we will obviously try to go against Hawaii in general. All of you are taking some damage and doing very well. Can we secure Papua New Guinea? Yes, we can. And all of you will now continue on and take out what we can. Looks like we have another small invasion. They have obviously done a naval invasion, which is a little annoying. But as long as we have radar, Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. As long as we have vision of this area, everything should go very well. All of our industry is looking nice. We obviously have the most powerful radar we can have. I would like to probably get my hands on experimental rockets. It looks like we're actually ahead of time on that as well, so it's not needed as much. It's not 1944, so unfortunately we can't get better tanks, or excuse me, we can't get better carriers or light cruisers. However, we could get better submarines. I don't need them. It would take 407 days to get advanced landing craft, so that's not going to happen. We could upgrade the artillery, which we don't really need to do either. I think our best option would be to get the floating fortress. All of our capital ships have more armor and more organization. It's only 105 days. We have some free military factories. Unfortunately, I have no idea what to use them on. I can't build anything at all without steel and without aluminum. Aluminum would build me planes. Steel would build me anything else. As you can see, steel. Everything except for planes, you know, they require steel, and I just don't have anything I could build. So I guess they are, unfortunately, worthless, at least for now. All of you are doing a fantastic job, as expected. This naval invasion could get annoying. Can we find... We should have some naval vessels here in the area. I wonder what happened to them. They've all disappeared. Where did they go? They should have made it there by now. Okay, let's sort by size. We have a massive fleet inside the Bay of Bengal, which is probably the best option. Let's protect here, here, and here. Now, this is all destroyers, so I don't really expect anything of importance. Let us now find the Mariana region. Let's hold. This is my most powerful divisions here. These are all of my carriers, my battleships. Eventually, we will add more light cruisers. And it looks like we have sank quite a few ships. Let us hold, and our new goal is to basically shift right-click instead of North Malaya. Where the heck is that? I want to send you to Midway. There it is, Midway Islands. Your goal now is to search and destroy here in the Hawaiian Ridge and the Micronesian Gap. I'm going to secure this entire area, and now we have 1, 2, 3. Looking at size, these are in the Timor Seas. which they never really made it as far as I'm concerned. As this is, like I said, it's a very, very weak amount of units. Let's basically patrol this strait, the Timor Sea, and the Java Sea. What the heck is happening? 1, 2, and 3. So now we have all of those regions patrolled. There should be some other small units as well. Here's a carrier and 3 light cruisers. Let us search and destroy. You are going to be in Darwin. And you will search and destroy here, here, and inside the Bismarck Sea. Any other contenders? You two can basically head home. Never mind, you already are home. Let's move you there. And I would like to add a carrier, but unfortunately I don't see that we have any. When will you be constructed? Very long ways away. Well, anyway, our new units will eventually make their way somewhere. Looks like we're fighting off naval invasions. I don't think this is going to be an issue at all. Did we lose this island? I don't think we did. But nevertheless, we obviously need to patrol and protect it. Okay, all 20 of you, we are going to try again. Insufficient naval superiority. That hasn't happened in a very long time. So let's take all of you, hold, search and destroy here, here, and here. And the goal, of course, is we are moving away from the Hawaiian Ridge, but into eastern Micronesia. Eventually, I do want to basically protect these areas, and then maybe even northern Japan. A lot of naval battles. We are sinking anything and everything. Mostly wow. Oh, never mind. I thought we sunk all those. Yep. Mostly anything and everything. Free military factories. Those don't matter. Unassigned divisions. Those do matter, but we won't worry about it. Are any of my... I'm just so upset that some of these cavalry units, as soon as they land, they leave. And I don't understand why. I get that this one's staying. Right as... Yeah, see, he's leaving. Why? Why leave? I get that if we garrison. Well, yeah, I don't even understand. We have 49 units, and it says we only need 45. Did we ever remove the Philippines threat? Not really. But we are obviously trying our best, and it's actually New Zealand, not the Philippines. How is our radar station coming along? It is obviously much better than before. Searching and destroy. Do we need 3 Kantai? Where are you? You can probably be... I don't want to delete the Navy, I just want to move you. What if I hold and send you all the way back home to Chigoku? Looks like we have another light cruiser. I'm liking all of this naval production. Eventually, I do want to remove Tasmania. I do want to remove New Zealand. Unfortunately, I just need Marines. Obviously, I could produce more. And you know what? That's probably the best thing to do. But you know what? We don't have the tanks to make this happen. And we're losing tanks right now. All of you have done a fantastic job. Let us move you down to Australia. Your goal is to remove Tasmania. Activate when you are ready to go. And we are going to have to basically scout out that region. Maybe with planes. That could work. Let's give you the weakest interwar fighters we have. Maybe even like 10. Or just regular fighters, I guess. I don't know. Let's give you about 20. And your goal is to basically air superiority here. And we can't go. That's sad. And here. We might need to get some intel between Melbourne. This one province, unfortunately, is not in the Tasmanian Sea. Unless we did this. Instead of a naval invasion from Melbourne, what if we did it from Canberra? And then we wouldn't need intel. Activate when you are ready to go. I'm going to be very upset if we still need more intel. But other than that, everybody seems to be doing a fantastic job. You need to move this way, take them. You are all doing well. You need to go here, take this airbase. And did we ever remove this threat? I don't know. Did we ever take the island? Doesn't look like we did. I don't even know if we activated this yet. Insufficient naval superiority. Is it changing anytime soon? A lot of unread naval convoy raids. Unread naval battles. Victory after victory. I guess my question is, are we even in the sea? We should be. What happened to my units? Did they go home to repair? Search and destroy, yeah. I don't know where they are right now. It says Midway Island. Repair priority is high. I guess they are repairing right now. I wonder if I could put it on medium priority, but it is what it is. What can I do? We have new research opportunities. We are getting better weapons. Maybe getting better mountaineers. Giving better soft attack and organization. Doesn't seem like a bad plan. And we now have 5 ships. Do we have a carrier in our presence? No, we don't. Everything is just a light cruiser. You are a light cruiser as well. I would like carriers, and it seems harder and harder to get my hands on some as time goes by. Do we have any resistance again? Yes, we do, and I don't know why we can't, garrison these areas. I'm very, very upset that this is not working. Let's give you a field marshal. There should have been one. And once again, your goal is to... Let's even change your color, because for some reason, it doesn't want to show me what you're going to garrison. Yeah, we're garrisoning everywhere we need to go, and maybe... It says attempt to lower resistance, but why aren't we making it to these islands? That's my question. All of these need to be lowered for resistance as well. And it says we're working on Australia, but it doesn't feel like it. We have 20 extra units that can be put to good use. And they're probably just going to get shot down, not necessarily shot down, but sunk inside the Indian Ocean. Here we have some battles, chasing some destroyers, and I don't know what this is. Another destroyer, probably going to get sunk very easily, or just run away. Or no, we've sunk both. Every time we shoot down some, or at least sink some destroyers, they're losing about a month of production. All of these units should just die. They don't have the attrition, or they don't have the supplies to do well. They shouldn't. They obviously don't have any ports. There's nothing they can do. As you can see, they're taking attrition, but some are not, which is a little frustrating. All 6 of you can head back as well. You are obviously invading the port. We have some additional battles going on, trying to remove some destroyers. We could add some additional planes into the East Indian Ocean. What are we waiting on? About 12 more days, then we can finally take Tasmania, and then eventually New Zealand. Can we move across? Yes, we can. I am very frustrated at how poorly these Marines are doing with their naval invasions. Could I finally begin my naval invasion of Hawaii? I have no idea if this will work, but we are unfortunately going to have to go straight for Hawaii itself. Let us activate when you are ready to go, and it says it's going to take 70 days, which I guess I should expect. Let's train you as well, and actually cancel and then train. Now, the reason why I say that, we are building up infrastructure, we are building up our naval bases, which I guess we already completed. What are all of you? These are divisions from Manchukuo. Soviet Union is still justifying against us, but I guess the German Reich is going to remove that threat for us, hopefully at least. But obviously we are doing very well for ourselves. It might even be better to continue even building up our industry, at least for now. We don't have the resources to, you know, continue our production. So might as well at least continue our military production and our naval production. So maybe, I don't know, building up our industry might be better. You know, we can get more anti-aircraft faster, though we don't really need those. Could build up some very powerful defenses. Okay, we lack sufficient intel. I should have figured. However, nonetheless, we are just going to take all 5 of you, search and destroy, and we are going to go to the Tasmanian Sea, the Coral Sea, and the Great Australian Bight. I get that you are very weak. Let's give you a level 2 Admiral. Not the best, but we will send you on down. Eventually, I do plan on going from the Tasmanian island here, or Tasmania, all the way to New Zealand. Modify our government. Though I hate to do this, we absolutely need extensive conscription. It's going to give us some penalties, but obviously going from about 50,000 men to 1.89 million. So our war will continue, still producing some light tanks, the Mach 1s on all of them. And we are down 7.5 thousand. It should be 539 days until all of our light tanks are prepped and ready to go. We do have a lot of naval bombers that I would love to put to good use. And I guess we obviously, when we take over Hawaii, that will be our goal. The United States stands against fascism. If we stopped exercising, how long would it take? About 60 more days. Probably 51, if I can count correctly. Doing whatever repairs we can. Unfortunately, they are just going to get damaged again. For some reason, all of our garrisons aren't doing a very good job at all, which is very frustrating. I don't like that. You know what I could do is I could make this into a new theater and then cancel anything. I would hate this, but you know what? I'm going to cancel anything and everything. Maybe not. What if I canceled all of Australia? I've canceled everything. Okay, well, I guess for the next couple minutes, I will probably go ahead and remove these into groups of 10. And then your goal is to garrison all of Iran. We've already run out. No, here we are. You will garrison all of Iran until we run out. So 8, 9, 9. All we're doing is attempting to lower resistance. And 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your goal is to garrison here, here, here. And if it's an island, we will only put the garrison themselves there. All the way up to 10 is our goal. Tibet. There we are. Let us gain 2 from an island. You will garrison here. I have no idea if this will work. Garrison and garrison. All 46 of you are now going to be split into 10 once again. You were not part of me. All of Siam. This is all core territory. Singapore is not. You are not, but you are an island. And we only need 10. So we have 6. Can we garrison anything else? Not that I can see that isn't an island. So that means, let's remove 4 of you. Give you a garrison of your own. And how many do we need? That is the question. It says we need only 1, but that is obviously a lie. These are connected. It says we need 2. These are connected. It says we need 2. It says supposedly they're all connected. So we are going to send 4 down. I am going to be very upset if this doesn't work. All 36 of you are now going to give me a few more units. On Borneo, 1 second. Garrison and garrison. Did we ever make it to Australia? No, we did not. We don't need you to garrison this. All 31 of you will give me a few additional units. And there's 10. You will all garrison Australia. If this doesn't work, I will be very, very upset. Looks like we have landed on Tasmania. It says we need 8. You have 10. We will now remove all of Tasmania. And then, eventually, we are going to move against New Zealand. So right now, we have 21. I'm going to split you in half. And then split you in half again. All 6 of you are going to just garrison these islands. And then I am going to take a few of you. Let's go with 2. And you are now going to garrison this island. Part of the Philippines, might as well try. It says we need 5, and I gave them 2. Sending you on there, and everybody has a plan. Unread naval battles, everything is going well. All 10 of you, I suppose, will now be given a new naval invasion from here all the way to the Aru Islands. I want them removed. Everybody's doing a fantastic job. How long until all 20 of you are prepped and ready to go? Are you taking attrition? Yes, you are. Why is that? Because of our supply status. Do we? No, we don't have enough infrastructure. So even though that we built it up, we still don't have enough. It looks like we have civilian factories that are free again. For the time being, I suppose I am going to build 15 more civilian factories. Only because it will obviously give me better industry if I ever need it. How many did I build? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. It might be better to build them closer to me. And that way, obviously, everything will go according to plan. I could even build them in Japan, but I guess I decided against it. And let's move these to the bottom, because they do repair for free and automatically. Improved infantry equipment. Let us grab better weaponry. Unfortunately, they will probably require more steel, which we do not have. And yes, our invasion of Hawaii will take place very, very soon. I wonder how long. About 35 more days, so we are halfway there. And supposedly, we do lack intel. Our invasion of the Aru Islands will come soon enough. All of Tasmania is now ours. Let us do a naval invasion to any place with a port. Let's go here. I don't like it there. What if we went there? That would be nicer. But can we? Do we have the intel? Yes, we do. All 10 are making their preparations. We now have better equipment for our infantry. It is 1942, so we can get even better equipment. And I believe in 1943 we can get industry once again. Do I need any better radar dishes? Like, we have a lot of vision anywhere and everywhere. I guess once we take New Zealand, I will obviously start building up. Or better yet, the best place to build our radar would probably be here. Obviously, having radar over the Philippines is very, very nice. And maybe over Japan itself might not be that bad. But looks like things are still getting damaged. Did we ever actually manage to get our units here? Yes, some have landed. That is nice. Now things should repair on their own. I don't know why there was such a big glitch. But anyway, all 10 of you need some sort of plan. Let's take one of you and garrison this Tasmanian island. And all we need to do is just attempt to lower resistance. Okay, how is our resistance growth? I should probably take a glance at the resistance map mode. Oh my goodness. Well, at least all of this should die away in time. This should die away now, and I don't know why it's not. It says it's still growing. Do they have enough? Let's move 2 of you there. And where is the rest of our resistance? As long as this is working, I don't mind. Looks like we are going to have to go to this island eventually. Might as well do it now. Garrison. And all we need to do is garrison. It says they only need 1, so let's remove 1 of you. And then obviously all of these should be fine because everything is connected. These should be fine as well. And it'd be really nice if we had better military police equipment. Everything looks like it is dying away. Tibet is having some issues. Where is Tibet? Are we actually... Are we there yet? Yes. They are making their way over. Floating Fortress has been unlocked. Because of our issues, we are going to be getting the better military police. It's only a little bit better suppression, but it's obviously nothing that we need to worry about. Are we actually getting Bhutan? Because that would be kind of important. We have 12, and we only need 11. So I guess as time goes on, things will take their course. Germany is kicking butt, taking names. They've already eliminated Moscow. Though I would argue we are obviously doing very well, as much as we can. How long until our naval invasion? 9 more days, so I'm guessing what we need to do is find our fleet, which is probably in this area. I wish I could rename this fleet, and I think I can. Yes. This is my Pacific fleet. Let's hold. They should have Midway Isle. Yes, they do. You are now going to protect the West Emperor Chain, the Micronesian Gap, and the Hawaiian Ridge. The reason why I say that is obviously we do want to protect all of our naval invasions. And you know what's sad? If we can't even take out 4 units, I'm wondering if we can take out, you know, this invasion, or excuse me, this province. There's a level 10 naval base, which would be amazing. There's a lot of mud as well. Well, as long as we have our industry being produced, we should be fine. Though we do lack a lot of steel. Well, our military police units are making their way over, just very, very slowly. Do we have any naval invasions that are taking place? Yes, we do. And I might even go ahead and split half and half. Can we prevail? It says less than a day. Yes, we can. Okay, so because it's so small, well, I guess there's really only 1 island left. I was going to split it in half and try to take this island, but I guess we don't need to. So let's go from here to there, activate when you are ready to go. All 20 of you will be ready in a moment. You are going after New Zealand, which would be very nice to throw down some very, very cool radar dishes and some air bases. Okay, our fleet is in the area. Let us activate. It says we in the Hawaiian Ridge. Well, maybe we aren't in the area yet. We should be. Eventually, I would like to make more and more dockyards, but because you only need to build 1, maybe not. Maybe an infinite amount will be fine. Now, because we lack resources, we can't really build any more naval equipment. Well, I guess we are going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.